Arvind Kejriwal, like there are leaders who were a part of that meeting as well, who've come out and said he should have lasted it all. It was a photo opportunity given the Congress instead of issuing an ultimatum that the Congress decide in this meeting itself whether they'll come and support your ordinance or not.
See, as far as the ordinance is concerned, it's an extremely important issue as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, because this is not an ordinary issue. It's an issue which is being dealt with by a 5-judge bench, the Constitution bench of the Supreme Court, which order has been nullified by an action of the central government. So I think as far as the fact that the judiciary has fully backed what the Aam Aadmi Party has been doing in Delhi, and the fact that the central government, by surreptitiously bringing out this ordinance, has tried to nullify the effect of a Supreme Court judgment, I think it can't be overemphasized as to how important it is, not just for the politics of the Aam Aadmi Party. So I think one of the very important points as far as the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned. But the very fact that Mr. Kejriwal has attended, has stayed through the meeting, right, has made his point of view. I think this is one of the very few occasions where he has actually participated in one of the opposition meetings. And I may only remind you, Preeti, that getting opposition unity is always an affair which requires a few tries. 96.
But Mr. Kalappa, as I bring in our other guests, those tries are happening where the Aam Aadmi Party is concerned with an ultimatum. Supporters on the ordinance or else. And that's what your press release clearly states. If you look at your press release after that, the minute Arvind Kejriwal walked out refusing to attend the press conference, it clearly states where you've even called the Congress in bed with the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, this is also a party where the Congress says that 5 days ago, you're in Rajasthan, where you call the Chief Minister of Rajasthan corrupt, where you completely deride the Congress in Rajasthan, and then you come out and you're seeking the Congress's support on the ordinance. How are they supposed to, what are they supposed to make of it?
See, I think as far as concerned, it can't be perfect harmony between political parties, because I think there will always be some niggling issues. Are you saying that as far as Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav, who's an old-time associate of the Congress party for many years, are there no differences? Are there no differences between Mulayam Singh Yadav's Samajwadi Party and the Congress party? Of course there are differences. But despite these differences in the larger interest of the nation, I think Mr. Kejriwal has put his best step forward. He has participated in this meeting. And I don't think he has ever said that he is not going to participate in the next meeting at Shimla.
He has. Mr. Kalappa, he has. I'll correct you. Your leader has said that he will not participate in the meeting in Shimla until and unless the Congress says very clearly that all of your MPs in Rajya Sabha will back the Aam Aadmi Party on the issue of ordinance. So he has. I want to bring in the Congress spokesperson Swati Malik into the conversation. Swati Malik, at this meeting, and we have it on record, over 12 political parties, leaders of 12 political parties, which includes the likes of Mamta Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav, Sharad Pawar.
I'm sorry, Preeti, I haven't seen it. I'm here to comment on side.
Okay, sir. It's there. But Swati Malik, with all of these, like I said, 12 political parties urged the Congress to consider. Even an Omar Abdullah, who said that the Aam Aadmi Party did not stand by the parties in the valley when it comes down to Section 370 and the repealing of it. Even yet, Aam Aadmi Party sided with the BJP, yet in the larger interest of the country, opposition parties should support the ordinance, support the Aam Aadmi Party on the ordinance issue.
Preeti, thank you for having this debate, because today's meeting is extremely important. 12 parties coming together, and of course the issue of ordinance I will just come to, but 12 parties coming together to find a common cause for the larger picture, right? So like I was just listening, and Rajiv said, right, it's going to be a marathon, it's not a one-day thing. So of course this is the first meeting. Everybody is going to, try and sort out their little issues. If Mr. Kejriwal has made this such a big issue that he will not show up for the next meeting unless this is declared by the Congress. Please let me remind you, Congress has not refused. There is no refusal. And if I'll just remind you of another thing, that when the ordinance was issued on 20th of May, Dr. Singhvi was one of the first ones to criticize it, right? So it's not like Congress has not has denied or has refused to support it. But yes, we will let's let the senior leadership deal with this. This is only the first meeting, and we will see how it goes. But I'm sure before July, the next meeting, I'm sure something will be worked out between the parties. It's only the beginning. It's the beginning of a very long race. We have to fight, sort out our issues and fight together in 2024.
All right, okay. I want to just, before I cut into a break, I want to bring in the BJP spokesperson into this conversation. Syed Zafar Islam, you've had multiple press conferences, through the course of the last couple of days where this opposition unity is concerned. You had Smriti Irani just about an hour ago call the opposition meeting and the leaders as a pack of wolves. But, there's also a contradiction to that, Syed Zafar Islam. Wolves are technically the ultimate team players. So if they actually do come together cohesively, it could be worrisome where the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned.
Not at all. Is this the first this kind of meeting taking place? We had several such meetings. I mean, we have seen several such meetings in the past also. In 2019, in Brigade Ground, Calcutta, we had seen such a massive meeting and every opposition parties were together. Are they together today? No, there are many faces missing today. And even now, AAP has walked out. The many has not attended, and many will in the second meeting will not attend, because these were merely formalities. Formality, no unity. They are actually just performing formality because they have to be in contention for X, Y, Z aspiration what they have. Somebody wants to become Prime Minister, somebody wants to become Home Minister. Everybody has some aspiration, and they are actually trying to negotiate with each other. Ultimately, you know that there is one position: who will be the Prime Minister? Who will fight against the Honorable Prime Minister? There is none. There is no consensus, and that is something which will actually drag down everyone, and it will fall apart, because the only objective they have is how to come back to the power, and every political party's senior leader or the leader of that political party is actually aspiring to become the Chief Minister. I mean, I can ask Swati Malik, or for that matter, my friend Brijesh Kalappa ji, who for the first time I am having him on the show after he joined AAP, whether Kejri'Wall will accept Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister, or whether vice versa, whether Swati Malik can confirm that Rahul Gandhi will accept him as his Prime Minister, or for that matter,